Hello, it is Mr. Kuchma, and it has been a while. Oh my goodness. It's been a crazy season here at H Coast, and I'm sure for all of you in the midst of COVID and everything. But I really, really wanted to send you guys a quick message going into the Christmas break. So, personally, my family, growing up, always made Christmas such a special time. The Kuchma family has, I don't know, there's like 20 cousins. And, we're all very close in ages. So we grew up really tight. We'd have big competitions, all the guy cousins, all the girl cousins, trying to finish puzzles faster than the other teams, so that we could open up presents first. And we'd have big gift exchanges where everyone was given a gift for some other cousin, and we had a lot of fun. And then in our immediate family, we had lots of fun traditions growing up. And now that we're at the age where we have our own kids, it's fun creating traditions and things like that. So, your first task, I guess, today, if you've the first thing that I want to know is, do you have any cool Christmas traditions? As we are, as we're growing up with our kids, our oldest is only 4. I would love to hear some of the cool things that you guys do to make it exciting. And I'd love to, even incorporate some of those things into what we do. So please let me know if there's something cool that you guys do. I'd love to hear that. From there, I really do want to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I know that 2020 has not been most people's favorite year. We just sent out Christmas cards to all of our friends and family, and it was interesting looking back and seeing what had happened this year. And then we were looking at Christmas cards from years past, and yeah, they're just so different. This year was definitely unique. Obviously, we got our new daughter, Eliza, and she's amazing. So that was sort of the silver lining to our year, but as many of you can attest, it's been a tough one. So Christmas break is right around the corner, and that's my first announcement here. So you guys are going to not have access to Moodle. So students are not going to be able to access anything online from December 24th until January 3rd. And I think that's pretty universal. I think you guys probably already know that. So if you have plans, if this is a time where you're like, hey, you know what, actually, I actually want to get some work done, maybe you've got time off from work or whatever it might be, you can print things off from your course and get working on things during that time. So yeah, I'm going to quickly talk about scholarships, report cards, catching up second semester, and COVID being a bummer. I'm going to try to do all this in a quick amount of time so I'm not stealing you guys for too long. And we're going to start here at the H Coast Grad program talking about scholarships. So if you're in grade 12, if you're getting things ready, this is really pertinent. There's a couple things here in regards to the district authority scholarships, and everyone should have gotten information sent to them, I believe, from Chelsea Bickgood, our grad director. She's on holidays right now until the new year, but there's a bunch of stuff here. We've hired a new helper in the grad program. His name is Gord Robidoux, and he's already listed here as someone that you can contact in regards to some of these scholarships, so he can be helping you out. And again, there's more information about teachers, scholarships, and stuff like that. I want to take a quick minute to plug something, though. When I went to university, and my wife actually, who's sitting beside me, I got into the teaching program. She was in nursing. We both received entrance scholarships to the university that we applied to. So if there's a college or university that you absolutely know that you are going to, make your first stop in Google that university. So I went to University of British Columbia, Okanagan, UBCO here, and I found out if you had an 80% average or more, you were given, I want to say it was like $2,000 as an entrance scholarship. And if your average was above 90%, you got an additional couple thousand. So even just right off the get-go, not even having to do hardly any paperwork, I just had to submit my transcript for having that specific average. There was an entrance scholarship because you're showing that you're a really great student, you've got a very high average, and you can go that way. There's all sorts of things that universities will offer. So it's definitely a great first place. And then once you've looked at the universities, then you can come here and look for additional scholarships and additional bursaries and things like that. If you don't know, scholarships are often awarded based on academic achievement and service achievement, whereas bursaries are based on financial need for your family. So COVID this year will probably open up a lot of doors to bursaries. Maybe someone in your family is dealing with a disability. Maybe you're just in a lower income family. There's definitely lots of bursaries out there as well. So moving on to a couple other things. If you've not been here, there are a lot of tabs in this resources that I want to just quickly guide you to. Provincial assessments, those are kind of up in the air. Travel and outreach, well, that's all been canceled. But our student support center is amazing. I want to quickly plug it. If you have not met with Deanna for any literacy help or scheduling or anything, she's amazing. And if you've never met Benjamin Lowen, fun fact, me and Ben used to work together as TAs back in the day before we graduated as teachers. So me and him worked together as markers in the online school. Then I beat him out the get-go, so I became a teacher a couple years before him. And then I hired him to help me as a marker in my first 2 years of teaching. So he's awesome. He's very helpful, and he can help students with their math and science homework. So if you guys need some help, I strongly recommend coming in here. To schedule them, you just click on their calendar, and then you can book times. I don't think there's going to be any slots right now because we are, not in December, but in the new year, you can come back here. Over the holidays, I'm going to be making some help videos, which I'm excited about, but I'll let you guys know about that later. So yeah, this is the first stop. Next stop to talk about is report cards, catching up, and our second semester. So right now, as we go into the holidays and take a break, parents. It's a really important thing to check in and see how your kids are doing. Finding out what their progress is at, what their grades are at, if there's things that are missing, and then working towards potentially catching up. So if you've realized, man, there's things that I'm just way behind in, you can contact me, find out if there's some help that we can provide. And then report cards are honestly just around the corner. So we come back in January, and then by the end of the month, all of us teachers are in report card season, and the first semester is done. So it's crazy. It's just crazy how fast the school year goes. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Report cards are coming up, and if students are behind, we really want to prioritize catching up. That's going to be important. And then next up is the second semester, like I said, is coming up because report cards are going to be done. So if you're looking at courses, you can pop over to our course list in our course library, and you can filter to grade 10, 11, 12 courses. You can look at online individualized hybrid courses that are going to be running, and you can take a look at specific subjects if you'd like. And if there are courses that you want to have added for second semester, shoot me an email. It takes me 2 seconds to add courses, and you can just say, I want to add this course. I'd like, Food Studies 10, in second semester. And like I said, it takes me 2 seconds. So definitely don't hesitate to send those emails to me. And then wrapping up with a little snippet. COVID has obviously just been such a bummer this entire year. And on that note, I actually made a little funny student video called COVID is a Bummer. So I'm not going to play it. I'm going to link it in the email so you can go and watch it. But it's about Mr. Kuchma being a student, wearing my toque, and I'm sitting in the exact same spot as I am here. And I hope that you guys go and watch it. It's actually just it's meant to be lighthearted and kind of funny, but it also is honest and gives a little bit of hope there at the end. You'll also see it in the December newsletter coming from the online school. Instead of writing an article, I decided to make a video, and I wanted to send it out to you guys as well because I thought it was good. So this is it for December. I really hope that you guys are doing well. I know that it's just crazy time. Shoot me an email, like I said, with Christmas traditions that you guys have. Shoot me an email with courses you want for second semester. Shoot me an email if you're dying and homeschooling is going terrible and I can try to help. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. But send me those emails if you're not doing well because I want to be there to help as well. Anyway, have a great holiday season, and I will see you guys again in 2021, which will be exciting. Alrighty, that is all for today. See ya.